Hey guys, it's your girl Jules, and I wanted to try something a little different for this video. It's going to be a long process for at least me, not necessarily for you guys, but for me, it's going to be a long process. But I wanted to actually show you guys exactly how I pick the books that I read. So I am currently almost done with A Tale of Two Cities. So it is that time where I pick my next book. So first, I'm going to show you that, well, not even show you. First, let me tell you that how I choose the next book that I'm going to read is at least right now, anyways, what I'm doing is first, I have one spinning wheel that tells me that helps me choose whether to read a book from home or to read a book from the library, because I can read books on my Kindle now from my library. Yeah. So first, let me show you that spinning wheel. And let's choose whether I'm gonna pick a book from home or pick a book from the library. And there you go. So first, we are going to pick a book from home to read next after I finish A Tale of Two Cities. And I have my druggie here. Hi. Now, since the spinning wheel chose to pick a book from home, I also have a spinning wheel to pick exactly what book to read next. So let's show you that. And there you have it. My next book is going to be Popcorn. That is actually really funny. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what book that is. That's actually really funny though, because I'm going to get done with that book in like 5 minutes, because that book is my childhood book. Like, literally one of my favorite books that I read as a child. This is literally going to take me like maximum 10 minutes to read. So first I'm going to finish A Tale of Two Cities, and then we'll come back and I'll pick the next book after this one. I'm happy though. I do love that book very much. I wanted to have a little bit of nostalgia. So alright guys, so I did finish A Tale of Two Cities. I did enjoy it, but there were so many times, just for me personally, when I was so confused. I was just like, what the heck is going on? So we finished that, and I showed you guys before the spinning wheel chose a book from home, and the book from home was Popcorn, which, as expected, children's book. I already read that. And now it is time to pick the next book. First, let's figure out, am I choosing a book from the library or am I choosing a book from home? All right, it looks like we're choosing a book from home. Now to the next spinning wheel on which book from home we are choosing. Guys, it's Good Wives. Another classic. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm like half excited, but half like, okay, I kind of want to break from classics. No, the wheel chose, and that's what we're going with. Apparently, the wheel wants us to continue with the Little Women series. And thankfully, I bought it on my Kindle. Mwah. I love it. We shall see how much I enjoy it. Alright guys, so we're back. It is a few days later. I know it is currently May 7th right now, and we finished Good Wives. It was so good. I definitely enjoyed every bit of it, and I am definitely going to add the third book, Little Men, onto my TBR. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna see if it's in my library, but if it's not, I am going to get it either physically or on my Kindle. Probably on my Kindle because usually it is cheaper, but whatever is cheaper, honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. But let us get into figuring out first, are we reading a book from the library or are we reading a book from home? All right, I guess we're reading another book from home. So, not that I'm upset about it, because that just means that more books off my bookshelf that I get to read. So, yes, I do want to read some books from the library because I do have some actually in my Kindle just waiting to be read. But at the same time, these books that I physically have, and I have a couple on my Kindle as well, that need to be read. So, let's see what the spinning wheel says for which book we're going to read. So we're gonna need to re-spin because I don't have that one physically right now. I know I should actually have it, but yeah, we don't physically have that right now, and I don't have the money to buy it. So yeah, we're gonna re-spin. Yay! Bridge to Terabithia classic, and it is small, so that just means it's gonna be easy and fast to read. I mean, literally, look how small this thing is. It's like not even as big as my head. And I mean, the print is a little small, but this isn't gonna take me very long, which I love that. I love that. I'm so excited. I have bits and pieces seen this movie, and I feel like I read this one like a really long time ago. I remember like I remember like the main idea of this book, but I do not remember all the details. So I'm really excited to read it. So we're not gonna start it tonight. We are gonna start it on. We're gonna start it in the morning. Well, not necessarily in the morning. We are gonna start it tomorrow. At some point tomorrow, we're gonna start this, and we'll see how far we can get. Yay! I'm so excited. Hey guys, it's your girl Jules, and I figured I'm not done with Bridge to Terabithia, but I feel like I'm about to go to work, and hopefully I can get a lot of reading done while I'm at security. Not for sure, but I just was like, you know what? Why don't we have at least another book ready? And that way, just in case.
7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 22, 23 miles to the county seat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Who's gonna patronize a little bitty 2-by-4 kind of store anymore?
What do you talk?
All right, another book from home it is. I have books in my library, but you know what? I wanted to do this. So yes, I want to read the books that are on my Kindle from the library, but I can always just renew them. So let's do the spinning wheel for the book from home that we're gonna choose.
The territory.
Look, what do you talk?
He's a music man.
He's a what? He's a what?
He's a music man, and he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums. Big brass bass. And the piccolo with uniforms, too, with a shiny gold braid on the coat and a big red stripe run.
That's another book that I still need to buy. So let's spin again, okay? I'm sorry.
But we'll give you our shirt and
a teeny tiny book. But you know what? Let's only stick with this for now. This should take me so little amount of time to read. I'm excited though. I'm excited. And this is another series. It's another series, guys. It's another series. It's okay, but I'm excited. I love dogs, so. Okay. I have to get to going to work though, so I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, so it is currently May 10th and we did finish Bridge to Terabithia. It was so good. I think I said it before how I feel like I read this book when I was a kid, but like because I wasn't a avid reader, I didn't really like appreciate it as much. And I've always seen like previews for the movie and was always interested but never had a chance to actually watch the movie. But I definitely very much enjoyed this book. I would say I would rate it like a 4.5 star. I did very much enjoy it. And now we're gonna start Dog Diaries Ginger. Now again, this is part of a series. Depending on how much I like this, we might have to get the other ones, so we shall see. But because this is such a short book, I am going to spin the wheel for what we're going to read after. So first, let's figure out which we are going to read from the library or from home. Alright, it is yet another book from home. So we are going to pick a book from one of these shelves and from the shelf, and the spinning wheel is going to choose which book that is going to be. Hopefully it doesn't choose another book that I don't currently have. Are you kidding me? I have definitely read this and I remember very much enjoying it, but you know what? I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to reread this, and I still haven't read the very last book, Midnight Sun, so I really wanted to reread this entire series just to get myself like back into the details of it. I'm actually so excited though. I love this book. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. But yeah, we're going to read Dog Diaries Ginger first, and then we're gonna get into Twilight. We're actually a thicker book. It's okay though. I like thicker books sometimes. Alright guys, it is the morning of the 11th and I've already finished Dog Diaries Ginger version. It was pretty good, definitely more of a like kid's story. And again, it was very small, so that's why it did not take me long at all to finish. The print is very big, and we have some really cute pictures. So it was a very easy read. I did enjoy it. It was really cute. I would rate it like a 3.5 stars, or 4. No, not 3.5. I'd say 4 star. Just because again, it was like really cute and like just really like fun to read, and I love the fact that it was so quick. And now we're not gonna start it right now, but today in general, at some point we are gonna start Twilight. Oh my goodness. So literally I am starting 2 whole new series. What am I doing to myself? But you know what? We're doing what the wheels have told us to do. So the wheels want us to start more series. That is fine. Especially because Twilight, I mean, I absolutely love this book, and I can't wait to reread it and remember exactly what happened in the book. I've also seen the movies. It's been a while since I've seen the movies, but I do, for the most part, remember what happened. And we'll see. Hey guys, it's your girl Joel. We're back. And it is currently May 22nd. But I'm not currently finished with the book with Twilight, but I am going away this weekend, and I just feel like I'm gonna get a lot of reading done, which is amazing. And I feel like I'm going to get done with this book, so I want to be prepared anyways with the next book. So let's first, first of all, so far anyways, I'm absolutely loving this book, just like the last time. I forgot so many details between the last time I watched the movies and the last time I read this book. Like, there's just like certain characters that I was just like, who are these people again? And I was like, where did they come from? I had no idea. I did not remember these people being in this book. I only really remember like the main people, like Bella and Jacob and Edward, and like some side characters like Alice and some of Edward's family. I remember that there's some other werewolves besides Jacob, but outside of that, I was like, who are these people again? That's how long it's been, A, since I've watched the movies, and B, since how long since I've read this book. I was just like, oh my gosh. But so far, very much enjoying this book, and like can't wait to continue the series. But let's spin the wheel on the next book, and first of all, see if it's gonna be a library book or a book from home. So it is gonna be a book from home. Let's spin that second wheel and see what book from home. Why does it keep doing this to me? I know I probably shouldn't even have those books on here. Lucky Harbor is further in a series that I'm currently reading, and I'm waiting for the second book to show up. I did buy it. I'm just waiting for it to show up. So we're gonna spin again. Oh my goodness, guys. If you had seen my face for the book that we almost just got, oh my gosh, that scared me for a second, but you know what? It's fine. We are finally going to read Far from Agrabah. I'm so excited. You don't know how long I've had this book for. I literally had it for a very long time, but I haven't actually read it yet. So it says on the back, one magic carpet ride to a mysterious land, one unforgettable adventure. Let's see. So I love the movie Aladdin. Absolutely love it. Princess Jasmine has always wanted more out of her life, to travel beyond the palace walls, to get to know her people better, to one day become Sultana and lead Agrabah. Unfortunately, her overprotective father does not agree, and he keeps introducing her to foreign princes, including a strange, if admittedly charming one named Ali. Prince Ali has a secret. He's not actually royalty from far-off kingdom of Ababwa, as he's claimed to be. He's really Aladdin from the streets of Agrabah, who stumbled upon an all-powerful genie and a magic carpet and used the first of 3 wishes to become a prince, because he too longs for a different life. And when Prince Ali presents the magic carpet to Princess Jasmine, she agrees to embark on a journey with him and asks that he take her to his homeland, Ababwa. On an adventure in a fantastical kingdom, Aladdin and Jasmine get caught up in the magic therein, but soon sinister outside forces come into play, threatening to strand them there forever. Will they learn from legends past, or will the alluring promise of a path to a new life get the best of them? So, like, an extra adventure from the movie Aladdin, maybe? I'm excited. So, and it's like not a super long book, but this is the only book I'm gonna take with me just in case. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to bring too much, and I don't want to like overwhelm myself. Do I bring my Kindle though, just in case? Probably. I'm probably gonna bring my Kindle just because. My Kindle's so small. Like, look at how small my Kindle is. So we might just like go off from the spinning wheels just for this weekend. We'll see though. I'm gonna bring it just in case. But again, I also doubt that I'm gonna finish both of these in 3 days. We'll see though. I'm gonna have so much time though. Alright, but I'll see you guys either at the end of the month or when I finish both those books. Yay! And with that, we are on, technically anyways, the last day of May, and we finished Far From Agrabah. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy, crazy month. Like, we already know that I'm not even going to finish another book. I know this. So, but then again, let's just see anyways what wheels are going to choose for us. So let's first see if we're going to pick from the library or from home. Okay. Yes, I want to read books from home, but finally, book from the library, which means I can use my Kindle. Oh my goodness. The question is, which book are we going to... You know what? I already know which book I'm going to choose because I can't get it done quickly. It's 12:30, so I'm not going to do it tonight, but tomorrow... Oh my goodness. Let me just grab my Kindle real quick. So I've got my Kindle, and again, we are not going to start this tonight because it is 12:30 and I'm tired. I have to wake up early. I want to start this, but I'm not going to. Classic Lord of the Flies. I was going to do a different one that was like children's book, and I know I could get done tomorrow, but for some reason it is not downloading, and it's fine. It's fine. We did get Lord of the Flies for a reason. I read it in high school, so this is another reread, but it's going to be worth it because I don't think I was really able to actually appreciate Lord of the Flies in high school when I really didn't like reading that much. So we shall see. Again, I'm not going to finish this. So tomorrow, I will do my full reading wrap up for you guys in this video. And we'll go over everything that I read this month because it was pretty impressive, actually. We'll go over that. And we've hit the month of June. It is currently June 1st, guys. I'm actually, like, beyond, like, surprised at how many books I read in the month of May. Even with my busy, hectic schedule. Like, it was crazy. But 9 books. We read 9. So, I'm going to start off with just recapping of... I'm not able to open the actual thing right now because I borrowed it from the library, but it's still here at least. I read A Tale of Two Cities. I'm sorry, it's not. There it is. A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. That was the first book that I started in April, but I finished it in May. And after that, we read My Childhood. Popcorn. Easy peasy. Got that done in like 10 minutes. It's crazy. But I loved it. Just one of my favorites. Let me see. After we read Popcorn, we did end up reading Good Wives. I still have the loan. No, wait, I didn't loan this. I actually did I can't remember. I think I bought this, but either way, like, even not in color, I absolutely love this cover. So pretty. I did really, really like this book. And once I get to Little Men, I'm kind of excited for that one, actually. Like, that's the last book in this trilogy. And it's a classic. So, like, first it was Little Women, then it was Good Wives, like, in the middle, and then we're gonna read Little Men at some point. So I'm kind of excited. But after we read Good Wives, we just went, the spinning wheel decided to just do a lot of books from home. And not that I have anything wrong with that. I actually very much enjoyed that, because I still have this whole bookshelf of books where only 2 on that bookshelf have I read. I have not read any of the other books. So I have no issues with the spinning wheel choosing my from home books versus the library. The library has thousands of books that I can choose from. And it will be nice, like, just getting my physical TBR that I actually own of books down. But getting back to it, after we read Good Wives, we actually read another classic, Bridge to Terabithia. I had at least, like, I think I had read, like, bits and pieces of this when I was a kid, and I had watched bits and pieces of the movie, but I never really watched the whole movie. I never fully read the book. But oh my goodness, I was just so in love with this book. Like, I'm trying to find, me personally, I do have a little bit of, like, a kid at heart. So the fact that it had, like, such cute illustrations, like, oh my goodness. And, like, this is just a teeny tiny book. It's so cute in general. I'm so glad that I just randomly found this. I didn't even buy it. I just randomly found this in my apartment. So this is another great one that I enjoyed very, very much. After Bridge to Terabithia, we did read Dog Diaries Ginger, and I found out that this was a very, very, very long series. What I got myself into, I'm not quite sure. There's, like, I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I think there's, like, 14 books. They're teeny tiny. It's not going to take me long to read all of these books. And, like, you can see, like, the print is huge. There's pictures. Again, cute, adorable pictures. Like, so much fun. But, yeah, it's going to take me a while to finish this series. I feel like this is a series, though, that you don't have to read in order. But you know me with my autism. I'm going to read it in order anyway. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out, and we will find these other 10 plus books at some point. We're not going to worry about it right now because we have so many other books to read. But after we read Dog Diaries Ginger, we did also have an audiobook, and I'm going to put a picture right here. The picture obviously showed I listened to The Great Gatsby, another classic. I remember, like, reading that vaguely in high school, but because in high school anyways, I didn't appreciate reading as much as I do now. I didn't appreciate the book as much. So I was like, you know what? I need to, like, reread this somehow. And something I am noticing about myself is, like, I do enjoy listening to books, but, like, I feel like for me to actually comprehend the book, I do need to, like, physically read it, or at least, like, physically have it in my hands and follow the words as the audiobook is talking, because, like, it goes over my head when I'm not looking at the words. So it was fun listening to it, but again, it's just really hard for me to remember everything that happened. I did still enjoy it. But after listening to The Great Gatsby, we read Twilight. Yes, I restarted this series. we need to get the next book, New Moon. I was very proud of myself because I took a whole weekend off of work. That never happens. Or I shouldn't say never, but it hardly ever happens that I take time off of work and that I don't schedule myself for working events. But I took the weekend off and I decided, you know what? I just want to be at the house where I'm house sitting, and I took care of a really sweet dog. And while taking care of the dog, I did nothing but read and watch Sex and the City. Love that show. Literally, I was like, I had Sex and the City in the background while I was reading Twilight. And I did not remember that there were certain characters in this book. I was like, who are these people? But you know what? I did very much enjoy it, and it does make me want to rewatch the movies so I can like see the difference. If I can find a streaming service that I currently have that has Twilight on it, I'll be very happy, because I definitely want to remind myself on how the movies went, just like I'm trying to remind myself how the books went. But after Twilight, we read, as I'm wearing Disney, we read Far From Agrabah, and it is obviously based on Aladdin. It actually came out the same year that the live action Aladdin came out with Will Smith and Naomi Scott. And this book is about what actually happened on their magic carpet ride. Because like when you watch either the animated version or watch the live action version of Aladdin, all you see is them flying around the world and having a great time, but you don't get an actual story of what happened while they were on the magic carpet ride. So this actually gives you a story, and I very much enjoyed it. I read it pretty quickly. The print is huge. Like, I just love huge print books. Love them. So, and then I, for some reason, wasn't able to download it on my Kindle, but I did also read one more, and that would be this one right here, which is The Giving Tree. I remember reading it when I was little, but again, it was one of those, like, it's been so long that I just didn't exactly remember what happened. Very short book, like popcorn. I just love Shel Silverstein because that's who wrote The Giving Tree. Loved him as a kid. Still love him to this day. Excuse me. But yeah, I just really wanted to just quickly, after I finished Far From Agrabah, like, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna quickly read this because I want to go back to my childhood. So still very much enjoyed The Giving Tree, and it was worth the staying up late for me. But we started Lord of the Flies on my Kindle because finally my the spinning wheel decided to do a library book. I've been like, I love reading my books from home, but I've also been waiting to read a book that I've been loaning and reloaning off of my Kindle from the library. Ooh, excuse me. But I am only like 15 pages in, so I can't really say anything much. I can't really say much about Lord of the Flies right now. But so that is the end of this video, though. I have been going all month on just little clips, just keeping you guys updated on my reading. And I think I'm going to try this again for June, because why not? So again, this is June 1st, and we are currently in the middle of Lord of the Flies. And when I finish Lord of the Flies, I will update you guys, and we will do the spinning wheel on whether I'll choose a book from the library or whether I'll choose a book from home. And if I choose a book from home, we'll do the other spinning wheel of which book from home I'm going to choose. Oh, man. Like, no, I am enjoying this, though. This is fun. But if you guys liked this video, make sure you comment down below. like it and subscribe to my channel so you can see more content like this. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!